Hey, what's up? It's Game Hydro. Today I'm going to go over the top 5 tips and tricks and whatnot for absolute beginners to Archero 2. Now, this is keeping in mind people that haven't even played Archero 1. But if you have played Archero 1, you still might find these useful because they can help out and help you advance very quickly. Number one thing to do is to focus on your equipment. You need to fill all of your equipment slots. Don't worry about getting rare equipment. Don't worry about getting S grade equipment. Don't even worry about getting blue quality rare equipment. Get common equipment, which is the gray stuff, and get green equipment, which is uncommon, slightly rarer than common. Go over to the daily shop. The gem prices are very cheap for gray items, so get those, fill all of your equipment slots, and be sure to upgrade them as soon as possible because upgrades pass from equipment to equipment when you change equipment. Meaning that if I change out the beam staff for the heroic longbow, it will stay upgraded to the current level that it's at, which is level 16. Once you have a nice stash of equipment going, then you can go to the blacksmith in order to start fusing and forging stuff. And for the lower grade pieces of equipment, all the way up to epic equipment, which is rare, all it takes is 3 clone equipments to make one piece of equipment that is of a higher rarity. Tip number 2 for beginners: be sure to focus on your talent cards. They start off pretty cheap, then they get a little more expensive, but they absolutely build up over time. We're going to unlock a few talents here. You get certain secondary bonuses for the most part, like increasing your critical rate, but you can also get primary statistics here, like increasing your maximum hit points and increasing your attack points. So the last one we did increase the ultimate critical damage. This one, collision damage reduction. So the damage that you take when you and an enemy run into each other will be less. And it increases your dodge rating, your critical rate, your critical damage. Let's tap on some of the other ones over here. Increase your overall attack power, which is good. And then you got the Titan one, which increases hit points, attack power, and critical damage. So some of these can even increase the amount of gold that you get after a battle. They can increase overall base stats of gear, which is basically a increase in your base stats, because it passes to any piece of gear that you equip, not just one piece of gear. All right, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, make the most of the idle income and offline income. Set a timer on your phone, or not a timer, but set a push notification so that if you hit 24 hours, then the game prompts you to collect your offline income so that you don't have stagnant idle time that's not earning anything. Additionally, do the quick hunt as often as you can. Do the quick hunt 3 times using the energy that you have, just like so, and then do the 2 quick hunts a day that the game allots you using advertisement videos. Every 24 hours it resets. Be sure to do all of that in order to maximize your experience points, your gems, and your coins, and also the amount of rare experience that you earn. Alright, tip number 4. Be sure to claim every single free prize that you are entitled to within the game. You can find them by hitting the red exclamation mark. By hitting any icon that has a red exclamation mark over it. That means you have a reward to claim. So go to whatever the relevant menu is, claim the rewards. If there's a special event going on, you can often claim rewards there too. Some of the red exclamation points refer to watching an advertisement video. Other ones refer to rewards that you get completely for free without having to watch any ad videos whatsoever. And you'll find them in surprise places too. Sometimes you'll just find free gifts hiding. And be sure to check your mail because lots and lots and lots of major free rewards pop up there, including stuff that'll be useful for later in the game when you're no longer a beginner, but when you're on the more intermediate or advanced side of playing the game. And tip number 5, even though this should probably be tip number 1, is to, when you're in battle, let's go to the most advanced one that we've got. When you're in battle, make use of your speed. We're going to let this finish first. Tracking eye is the best skill in the game. Always collect that. But when you're in battle, make use of your speed and avoid enemy attacks. Don't allow other factors like your own attacks to cause you to lose focus. Because if you do, then it's very easy to miss when a shot is coming right at you, or not only when a shot is coming right at you, but when a boss gives you that warning signal before they're about to attack. Each boss has their own pattern, and if you can pick up on their pattern, you can avoid literally any attack that they do. But at some points, the upgrade level of your equipment and the rarity of your equipment and your character and all that is going to have to be upgraded before you can beat a stage all the way through. But there is so much further that you can get just by avoiding getting hit. Make sure to increase your movement speed in order to facilitate avoiding hits more. Oh, here we go. Not only increasing your movement speed, like with Soul of Swiftness, but decreasing your size, like with Wind Blessing. It makes you a small target, makes you hard to hit. It doesn't decrease your attack power at all. Plus, you get cuter. All right, movement speed up again. See how much faster we're moving now? The faster that we move, the easier it is to avoid projectiles. Never stay still unless you're stopping to attack. And even then, don't stay in one place for too long. Keep moving. And picking up the tracking skill, by the way, is absolutely... If there were a 6th tip to give beginners, pick up the tracking skill no matter what weapon you're using. But when you're using the rod, the tracking skill is hilariously overpowered because it allows you to just shoot straight through multiple enemies at a time. Tracking eye. That's the name of the skill. Remember that. All right, this is 5 tips for beginners. Follow these tips, and you're going to get far in the game a lot sooner than you think you will. And before you know it, you'll be one of the more advanced players. This is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.